Rainier Vale Neighborhood Group celebration. We did it! Yahoo!
Hi, my name is Richard Banach, and Mary and I are kind of the grandparents of this whole project because back in 1988, we bought 5 acres that these people had subdivided, and now others have moved in, and now they wanted to make it into a racetrack, and woo, we had more than enough to do. We started this back in 2010, and now we have just won, and it cost a whopping $66,000 to do it, and 5 of us are legally responsible, but friends have come, and we've paid off about $43,000, and we have now like 23 still left to pay, and we've got this wonderful celebration.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Verlind, and I felt quite strongly that having a professional motocross racetrack in a residential neighborhood or residential area was not a good place for it.
Hi, I'm Diana Peoples, part of the Rainier Vale Neighborhood Group, and that we had basically stopped the motocross track and we're celebrating our legal victory kind of thing because we felt it was a major victory for Thurston County and the rural residential resource areas.
My name is Brian Anderson, and I'm a part of the Rainier Vale Neighborhood Group. We opposed a proposed motocross track that was proposed for the farm less than half a mile away from us, along with some very helpful neighbors. It cost us quite a bit of money.
Thank you so much to everyone who has been so supportive of our rural quality of life.
People are coming in and they're bidding and they're pouring in money and joy, and there's wine and there's celebrations, and Richard is getting very silly because at this stage of 76 years of age, it's wonderful pretending to be the village idiot dispensing wisdom. And so bless you and give, and let's all be happy together.
Simpson-Jones. I'm the conductor of the Olympia Chamber Orchestra, and we just had the most wonderful time at Yelm. We brought the whole orchestra to Yelm to the Triad Theater, and what you're going to see is our presentation of pleasant moments in American music.
Just wonderful, and a wonderful environment. All the people were great, and the music was super.
Amazing to be this close to an orchestra where you could almost touch them, and for $10 in Yelm. How can you go wrong?
The Olympia Chamber Orchestra is wonderful. Really happy to have them at the Triad Theater today. Great time.
I've never been so elated and so moved by a concert. And I thought I'd been going to see musicals and music forever, for my entire life. But this was a big experience. I had such a marvelous time. So thank you. Thank Claudia. Thank Jane. Thank everybody involved. Thank all the sponsors. Thank you.
I absolutely adore this theater. I come here all the time. Jane is the most fabulous director. She's put on the most incredible programs, and I would hope everybody support this great theater.
The Triad Theater in Yelm is the most amazing smorgasbord of speakers, entertainment. It's absolutely delightful. I recommend everybody come all the time, and we just listened to a fantastic orchestra from Olympia, and it was like having an orchestra in your living room. It was absolutely great, and the sound quality was amazing. So come to the Triad Theater.
An agenda, and I felt the agenda is being hidden from property owners, and that they don't want people to know. They just want to pass this. And at this point in time, what we need to do is get more people aware of what it is that they're doing, so that what happened in King County doesn't happen down here in Thurston County.
Why is it that this has been going for 2.5 years and nobody shows up, or very few people show up, and now when they want a conclusion on it, there's massive resistance against it, because we've actually read what they're doing and we're not pleased at all. But they seem to be pleased, and they seem to be telling us one thing and doing something else. So we need to go into the history of this. Why is there so much objection to what they're doing today?
I learned a lot more, and this particular, the whole idea of Agenda 21 needs to stop.
The real battle, in order to accomplish what's in this plan, is going to come in anything that happens with zoning. And the plan itself, frankly, action step number 1 doesn't say revise the zoning. It just says rethink the zoning.
I thought that it was quite surprising they allowed everybody to talk, you know, and gave them the space to talk. As a matter of fact, I noticed that they got a little bit nervous when they saw your camera for the beginning and the placement of your camera.
Deny, revoke, annul any contracts to do with any of this, because there's not been full disclosure. Number 1, where are the grants coming from? Where is the money coming from? Is it coming from the full faith and credit of the people of this country? If so, it's just putting us in more burden financially.
I will not consent to this panel's conclusion and recommendations, nor will I involve in any adhesion contracts. I would also like to make a comment that the books that you passed out today are missing pages 81 to 90 in all of the copies.
Read a quote from Foster Campbell of the Thrive Movement. The organization designed to micromanage communities around the globe is called ICLEI, the International Council for Local Environmental Initiatives. Once again, at first glance, it can sound like a good idea, but when local governments sign up, they are in fact signing up to pay dues and adopt globalist policies through what is known as the Delphi technique.
A revolution against sustainable development plans throughout America is taking place in every quarter of America. Americans are waking up and finally understanding the danger of Agenda 21 poses to our entire society.
Don't forget about us. Don't make the language slick on the top. Don't forget. And I have a question. If you're a parent, of a grandparent, if you like to fish, if you like to ski, if you like to play golf, if you like to do any of that stuff, look at this package.
Unprecedented? 3% of the population? Is that unprecedented? You have very low ideas. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to speak to the benefits of this plan. We need to be thinking 35 years in the future. We need to be thinking about what's going to happen to our children and grandchildren, okay?
Don't be afraid of innovation. Sometimes we've been, I think, too conservative in looking at ways to innovate. This can be a very innovative state. We're really founded on innovation. In aerospace and technology, why can't we innovate, excuse me, a little in our public processes and look towards sustainability when you have an opportunity, included in the business cases, included in the possibilities, and I think you'll find that you can make some very good decision making.
That this sustainable Thurston plan that you've been working on is limited to today's technology. And I find that one of the most problematic parts of this whole plan, because there are already inventions that haven't been brought to the market. There are already free energy machines and devices that aren't in use yet. There is anti-gravity technology that goes way back to World War II. Nikola Tesla had it in his workbooks.
You're talking about being a sustainable Thurston, and all the evidence that has come up is it shows that you're taking out what is sustainable to you as what is unsustainable. And in the biodiversity plan, it talks about, in its government plan, it talks about what they consider unsustainable, and it is essentially pretty much everything. And the citizens in Washington, in King County in Washington, had a real problem. They lost 65% of their property rights.
For the record, I want to say that I do not consent to sustainable Thurston.
And I like the whole play.
I am Gavin Hill, and I am the mayor of Munchkin City.
Hola, I'm Tommy, and I'm a Munchkin. Bye.
Bye.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Good.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
I'm happy about this because my daughter's she does sports, but there's not anything for the arts. And so for her, this is an opportunity for her to sing and be with other kids that like to do that singing and dancing and the play part as well. So for us, this is like a godsend just because she enjoys it so much.
I think it's like totally awesome. It's great for the kids, get them involved.
they're having a lot of fun, and I'm having fun watching them.
We are really loving working on this production, and it's great having something local. She's only been able to work on things in the big cities, so having something in small town Yelm has worked out really well for us.
Hi, I'm James Page, and obviously I'm the Cowardly Lion.
Simpson. I'm the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. Standing room only production.
My pretty, and your little dog too. Mwah. I am Ray Simpson, and I'm obviously the Wicked Witch of the West.
You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
My name is Nancy Hilbin, and I have been working with children, specifically with children, since my own were about 4 and 5 years old. They're in their 30s now. And I was an actress, and even a little bit of a teacher. And at a certain point, because I wanted to be with my children, I started working with young children and directing and teaching them, and I'm still doing it. I find I'm a great advocate for theater education in kids.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And here he is, the Wizard of a Wiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one.
I am Michael Dahlores. I am a composer, songwriter, and guitarist. I am the creator of Spiritual Gangster. I am French, and I am a great good lover.
I'm the man on the water. I'm the man on the wire. I'm the man on the wire.
report today is sunny and warm. This is Dahlores Rasmussen reporting live from Yelm, Washington.